5 minutes of dissociation. Oh, hi. Listen, there's plenty more where that came from. Got a whole day ahead of us. Great, let's go. Just feed me those lines. Hi, I'm Ella Purnell, and I'm getting up close with Cosmopolitan UK. Coffee.
How do you take your coffee?
Depends on the day. I like to be surprised. Getting into it flat white recently. Oh, night in, every time. Ramen, sofa, movie, subwoofer, lights low, some chocolate and a Diet Coke. You know, I get asked that a lot, and that kind of depends on the day. I think today I'm going to go for the wilderness because I feel like I need to touch some dirt. Touch grass, I think is what people say, actually. I didn't say it had to be in the UK. The wilderness is somewhere really hot and nice. Ooh, I'm going to go Christmas Eve because it's like the magic, the anticipation. Boxing Day is a bit always like, ugh, shouldn't have eaten that much. London. I'm really in my autumn era right now, but I'm going to say summer. TV binge watch. I am currently binge watching Grey's Anatomy. It's a roller coaster. I'm on season 5 and I binged that very quickly. Too quickly. I'm too embarrassed to say how quickly. Apparently it gets worse, as in like crazier. Big cries every night. Voice notes. God, I'm such a voice note person. I'm bad at texting. My thumbs get tired. I'm pretty good. I kind of cap them. And no one wants to listen to a 10-minute voice note. Well, I suppose it depends, actually. No, I cap it. Cap it like 2 minutes longest. So season 2 of Fallout picks up pretty much where season 1 left off. There's a little bit of time. We find Lucy on this sort of almost like buddy road trip experience where they're searching the wasteland for her father and answers. And you kind of get to see, it's a really great dynamic between Lucy and the ghoul. Obviously the ghoul is grumpy, shall we say, with some ambiguous moral ideas. And Lucy is obviously very optimistic and naive and really wants to, you know, believes in good and doing the right thing. So it's very funny dynamic watching them try to navigate this wasteland together. I love a road trip. I love camping. I love a road trip. I feel like my ideal trip would be a bit of camping. I like driving. I like a long drive. I like a good 6-hour drive. Good playlist, good snacks. It's the most important thing is having a good road trip partner. You need someone who's not going to like chew loudly, someone funny but doesn't just yap all the time, but can make you laugh. Someone that stays awake. Nothing worse than doing a road trip with someone who then falls asleep. It's like the whole point. If you're going to be co-pilot, you've got to stay awake. Camping, fire, tent, nature. I'm the driver. I'm not a passenger princess. I love to drive. Probably Annabelle, who plays Steph. That's my girl. That would be a fun road trip. She's, yeah, we'd have a lot of fun. I'm not big on the internet. I've actually been deleting Instagram, so I'm that not big on the internet. I don't really look at fan theories. Sometimes I do. Like, I quite like when season 2 got announced of Sweet Pea, I went to see what people's predictions for season 2 would be after we did the writer's room, because I knew where we were going and how we were writing it. And I wanted to see if anybody had guessed what we were going to do. Nobody did, so that's good. Fallout, I stay away from the internet as much as possible. I have heard of some theories about the ghoul. Some people got some ideas about the ghoul. Apparently he's hot, which, weird. I feel like there's always a theory about, you know, something and something. Listen, you guys need help with love and light. That's a good question. I mean, generally, anywhere in the world empty, I'd like to go. That sounds really bad, but it's true. It would be, I feel like it's just a more fun and special experience. Like, think about like going to Disneyland, but there's no one there. You're the only one there. Not in like a creepy apocalyptic way, in more like a just like fun way. I feel like it was like that in New York during COVID. I wasn't there, but I heard from other people walking around New York during COVID was this crazy experience because the streets were just empty. I feel like actually being in a city that was empty would really freak me out. You'd have to be in the happiest place on earth. I don't spend any time in my trailer on set. I spend most of my time on set. I like talking to people. I'm always making friends with the crew, and in between setups, I would much prefer to be on set, talking to people and watching what they do and all of that. I have like some funny little routines. Like I've got this TENS machine that I put on my legs to help my knees, and I do that every morning in hair and makeup. It's really strange. You get your hair and makeup done, your legs are just like pulsing. I have some strange little routines, but most of the time, it's not really anything in my trailer. Sometimes a scented candle. I'm big on scent. There's one that smells like a church. It's quite expensive. It's green. It's got a gold label, and I cannot think of who makes it or what it's called. But I don't know. I don't like floral scents. I like quite a dark, musky scent, or amber, tobacco, wood, that kind of thing. Yeah, cozy. Quite like all the robots in Fallout. The Pip-Boy, very cool. Also, stim pack. How great would it be? You're feeling a bit under the weather, and you know you had a big day. You just stab yourself with a stim pack, and you're like, it's like one of those Myers cocktail IV drips, isn't it? I don't know. I've actually never had one, but I've heard. Who and what is on my ultimate playlist? Oh my God, I have so many. I put them out as often as I can remember to do it. And my music taste is always changing. I will really hyperfixate on a song, listen to it every day for a month, and then can't listen to it for a year. At the moment, it's Sabrina Carpenter, When Did You Get Hot? I don't know, a mix of jazz, some sort of soul stuff, S. James, Amy Winehouse, a bit of like 70s rock, and some house. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope so. It's the final season, isn't it? If it's not, cut this part. But I think it is. I'd love to come back. Miss the girls. Wonder what they're up to. We need one more Jackie moment. Got to. What am I most excited for in 2026? Filming Fallout Season 3. Yeah. Do you know what? I used to be really big on resolutions, and you know what I've started doing instead of making them? Is doing mood board, vision board, whatever you want to call them, on Pinterest. Like, what do I want more of in my life next year? I want more dinner parties, cozy nights, more trips, more camping, more writing, just writing words, more piano playing, more hobbies, more magic. Dress I wore to the Emmys last year, I think it was, like the silver chainmail Paco Rabanne thing. Great. I also really like the dress I wore the year before, this like at the Emmys again, this blue Miu Miu dress, and we did like kind of like a great 70s hair and like a shimmer on the eye. So yeah, so far the Emmys are going well. What did I buy with my first ever acting paycheck? I don't know. I was 8, so probably like some crayons or... Oh, but probably I was really into Nintendo DS at the time, so I probably bought something for the Nintendo. I can't remember. I have to ask my mum. Nintendogs. I really liked the Shrek game on Nintendo. I don't know what it was or why, but I so remember the game itself. You know, they were like that big, and you'd blow on it to get the dust out to get it working. Otherwise, it wouldn't load. So like big, and then I remember it had like the DreamWorks logo at the top. Yeah, the Shrek game, probably a new game. It's a good question. I've been rewatching all of my favorite Disney and Pixar movies lately. I would say I like the first. I watched all of the Shrek films actually just like 2 weeks ago, and I like the first one. The first one holds up, and it brings back the most memories. I think the second one I've seen too many times, so I'm kind of over that one. The first one, the references, they just keep coming. Yeah, it's funny. I don't actually really talk about what my tattoos mean, but I have a few that I love. This one on my ankle, you probably can't see it. It's a cup, a teacup on a saucer with a spoon, and underneath it says cheers. And it's my great nana, my mum's mum, who is not with us anymore, but she used to write these letters, and she would draw this symbol in the top right corner of the letters. I mean, we'd get one a week for like years, like 10 years, without fail, every single week. and there'd always be these like 3-page letters and these like tiny little pages and like beautiful old cursive font, just telling us what she's been up to and like catching up. And she'd always write cheers because she'd want you to sit down and read the letter with a cup of tea and write one back. And I didn't write enough letters back, but I got this tattooed on my ankle, and it was the exact one that she did, when she passed away. That's probably my favorite tattoo. It's this one. You can't really see it because it's kind of like bled out, because it's pretty old. Yeah, I would get a fallout tattoo. It's funny, so 3 has always been my lucky number, so I have a lot of things on tattoos that are in 3s. So they've got 3 stars. I've got these 3 dots here. I've got 3 stars here, and 33 is my vault number in Fallout. So if I did get anything put on me, it would be something to do with 33. Okay, thanks for watching.